I'm not in love with you anymore.
I didn't know you ever were.
Ooh, oily. Let's see it. Where is it? There it is. Look at the seal. Yep. So cute. It's like a little dog. A water dog.
Yes, I know.
Hello, I am on my way to my interview. I was just thinking, like, if I don't get it, that means I can't go to this Home Depot anymore. Really nervous. I'm gonna park in front of the shopping cart. Hopefully people don't mind. I mean, my car's so small, it's okay, but... He hates other dogs, or he's scared of other dogs, but these giant birds, geese, ducks, I don't know, they're big, they're tall, and he's okay with them. Nah, he might actually attack. As we sit here looking over the duckaroonies, I initiated the screening process, and it's just kind of like a criminal background test, so I'm sure I'll pass. I've never been arrested or anything like that. So yeah, I pretty much had the job. I really hope that I go in there with a positive outlook instead of feeling like an outcast. All these new leather ones. I reorganized them a little bit so it's more lined up. There's 35 chairs. I forgot to take out this dirty towel with this wet thing and that I put in the Talenti cup because it was wet. And now, I hope it doesn't smell bad. Yesterday's job was an office chair job I showed a little video of, and then I also did, like, at 3 o'clock, I had a, like, quite, like, you know, handiwork around the house, like a to-do list kind of thing. So it was taking the blades off a ceiling fan light, which, man, I did not think I would have to take off all the wires, but I did. Which is probably good because now they don't have to worry. I removed the wires for the motor, so even if they turn on the fan option, it wouldn't spin without any blades, so it would just be a ceiling light. It's just a freaking heavy ass ceiling light. So that I fixed up a wood fence that was coming off so that the dog wouldn't escape, but that wood was like deteriorating, so it was like really hollow. I wasn't able to put that many screws in it, so I did that. I fixed like one of those pull-out drawer cabinet things for the kitchen that holds the trash cans. Like, just the arms was kind of falling off. That's why it was like not level. That was super easy. Oh, and she had a tub diverter that was like spewing out a lot of water when the pin was up to make the water go from the shower head instead. So I said, you know, I could take it out, try to see if I could fix it. If, you know, maybe the rubber gasket that's supposed to block the water is like curling up or something, or the calcium buildup. Once I took it apart and I washed it, it would not hold the water back at all. So it was just not working. I went to her nearest hardware store, and which was like only 10 minutes from her house, and just picked up like a chrome colored basic tub diverter, and that fixed the problem. I knew I was gonna take the day off today, so I was like, I'm gonna stay up late. And I stayed up late, and I still woke up at 6:30, so excuse these bags. Ugh. Anyway, I opened up finally the Basin Buddy that my friend Michael recommended, and I didn't even know something like this even existed, where it grabs onto like the plastic nut, even the metal nuts. What do they call it? Metal lock nuts, coupling nuts, PVC lock nuts, and toilet supply nuts.
it should fit all of those things. Not to mention, I was doing research for the same client. She has really, really heavy closet doors, and I replaced the wheels because the wheels kept falling off the tracks, and they're like top hung, and because they're so heavy, the wheel hardware metal part was like bending, so I replaced them, but it's fallen off the tracks again. And now we're realizing that the tracks are kind of warped because the doors are so heavy. So we're like, okay, instead of like probably temporary fixes, why don't we get like hollow doors? So I looked up like MDF doors. Apparently she has like taller than normal doors, so if we special order MDF doors from Home Depot, it's apparently going to take 3 to 4 months for them to arrive. I don't know if anybody knows if this is a good idea, but I was thinking of installing like closet mirror door hardware at the bottom, and then she doesn't have any tracks on the bottom because they're top hung, but installing like metal closet mirror tracks at the bottom instead. Let me know if anybody knows if that's a good idea or if it's even a possibility. I'm taking a day off today because I had 7 hours of work on one property yesterday, and it was just so much of, yeah, just running around and hanging pictures there, and hanging mirrors. And I'm supposed to go back on Monday, and I'm like, so I felt like I was just messing up left and right. Like my whole frame of mind was just so down, and it wasn't a good day. So I'm really glad that it's over, but I think maybe I was like, it's for the best that I let my body rest. I also like squeezed my ladder in behind this like small little space, and when I jumped off it, I like fell right on my knee on this like hidden wooden post that was behind the headboard. And like it hurt so bad, I wanted to just cry. Like obviously I'm fine, it's a little bruised up, but like nothing is dislocated or anything like that. But it was just like my headspace wasn't right. I was making calculation mistakes, and it was just a long day that I did not expect it to be that long. And like I'm just glad it's over, but like I wasn't really happy with my performance, so kind of sucks to have those days. Yeah. Oh, one last update. I did officially get the job at Home Depot. I will be a tile specialist, and I have orientation on the 27th, which is right after Black Friday. The 6 hours of sleep last night started to hit me, but I'm on a hike. I just talked about how I hurt my knee. I did hurt my knee, but it's not that sore. So I'm hiking. Sure, just pooped a lot. I found this. The hike is shorter than I thought, thank goodness. So crazy to think the amount of things that can happen in your life. Just like 2 years ago, I wouldn't have ever thought to step foot in a Home Depot by myself because I was scared and I felt like I had no business there, and there was just gonna be creepy men in there. And now I am gonna start working there. So crazy where life takes you, you know? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.